Hey all, this is an impromptu live stream doing a solar capture. Just happened to notice that we have a new little sunspot, so I'm using the Rubinar with a Thousand Oaks white light solar filter. Rubinar normally is a 1000 f10. It's focal reduced down to about 7-ish. As I'm pushing this across USB 2.0, my frame rate's a little low. We do have some high altitude haze and some thin clouds, but hopefully we can get halfway decent capture out of this. I'll also zoom into the sunspot. We'll show this a little bit here in a second. So right here is our sunspot. And let's zoom in a little bit. Now this is just a quick focus. I didn't nail down focus as well as I should have. But little pops of coming in. Looks like we've got a hint of another spot over here. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. This is our guy right here. Like I said, it looks like we have a little hint of a very small sunspot here. I'm going to adjust the levels a little bit so we can pick a little bit better granularity. Don't mind the dust bunnies. We'll take care of that once we're done shooting. And as we can see, we got 1, 2, 3, extra 3 major points in the sunspot. Hence here. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. And it looks like we have some clouds passing through here. I'm going to back this out a little bit. And here comes a cloud. I'm going to back this out a little bit. As you can see, my skies are not all that stable right now. I'm not running any auto adjustments or anything for exposure, so it'll get dark here for a little bit, and then once this bank of clouds passes through, we'll run a capture. I'm also not running solar flats, so we are definitely seeing spherical light fall off towards the edge, which is to be expected. I will probably, I'm not sure if I can do solar flats, seeing that I'm capturing full disk, but I will give it a shot at some point and see what we can get out of it. Because it would be nice to get a nice even illumination across the disk. And we still got some clouds passing through. Come on, clouds, get out of my sky. I'm gonna zoom in on the edge of the disc and give you an idea as to how unstable the skies are right now. You can see we got a bit of atmospherics getting in the way. While we're here, let's see if we can pick up something else. Let's see if we get some hints of something else. Not really seeing anything here, nothing standing out, so let's move on over. Not really a lot here. Let's move on down. Again, we got our sunspot here. We got what looks to be a hint of something right there. I took a look at the charts, and there's nothing listed for this area here. Not really seeing anything that stands out here. That might be a hint of something, but we'll see. Nothing down here. We've got a little hint here, but not much. Now this may be hard to see in the live stream. What I'm looking for is a fairly consistent difference in tone that happens to jitter around with the sun. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and back out. And looks like that might have passed. Let's start capturing some frames. Like I said, I'm pushing this across USB 2.0, so if I was hooked directly up to the camera, I'd be able to pull this in and, at a decent frame rate. As I'm pushing this across the USB 2.0 extender, I'm only pulling in about 7 frames per second, so this capture may take a little while. Looks like we've got a couple of really thin clouds passing through. As long as that isn't consistent through the capture, those will be filtered out. Those frames will be dumped when we go to do the stack. Now, as I listed in my description, yeah, I'm using a mirror lens, an old mirror lens. I also listed in there that I'm using the stock Rubinar Green filter. What that does is that helps pump up contrast a little bit, so you can pick up a little bit more detail. The charts are listing the big sunspot we see as AR 12735 or sunspot 2735. I'm looking at the overall map, and I'm still not seeing that little spot that we picked up off to the right. I'll maybe need to take a look at a more detailed map to see if we can see if that's listed anywhere. So I'm still capturing. So we got this guy here, got hints down over here. It's actually a bit more obvious now. See how many frames I have left. Okay, out of 3,000 frames, I'm just cresting 1,500. And like I said, I'm pushing this across USB 2.0 right now, so the frame rate capture is actually kind of low. So it looks like coming up on 1750 frames. Still got a couple more minutes left in this capture. It's also a bit breezy outside, so we're getting some decent gusts out there. But hopefully, we will not get a super strong gust that just buffets the scope really bad. We are now at 2250 frames, so we are getting close to finishing this quick capture. As we can see here, got a little bit of drift because I'm not using silver tracking, so we're getting a little bit of drift. But as you can see, there's little hints right there that I noticed earlier have moved from here to here. So there's definitely something there. So one of the suggestions for solar flats is to defocus the sun a little bit, but that's generally on a small area of the sun. I'm going to try it with this, with a full disk. To be completely honest, I don't think it's going to work, but we will see. Main thing, like I said, I'm still going to capture flats to take care of this here. Take care of these dust bunnies for the stack. And we are coming up on 2850. So, not a ton of frames left to go. With the laptop, with the camera plugged directly into the laptop, running the 3.0. Actually, this capture would have been over a long time ago. It would have been a couple captures in at this point. At some point, I do hope to upgrade to a 3.0 USB 3.0 extension, but not right now. Unfortunately, don't have the money for it. But we'll see later on. So the capture's done. I'm gonna go take a look at that little spot there under the dust bunny, the dust circle, and see if we can't pick out a little bit more out of that. So yeah, like you see, we definitely got something going on here. Again, check the charts, and I don't see anything listed for right there. Now I'm going to try to get this down to a region of interest around the sunspot and see if we can't pump this up a little bit. This is undone, so the frame rate's definitely low. Just give me a second. So I'm going to do another capture just this area here. And again, we are definitely seeing something there that's not on the charts. If I happen to find out what it is, I'll add it to the description. But that's definitely not granularity. Another thing I'll also end up doing um, after this live stream is over is I will also end up taking the laptop outside and plugging directly into the camera and running some higher frame rate, much higher frame rate captures that way. Now, it is the forecast for tonight. Says we're going to have a few hours of clear skies. So I will be live streaming tonight. Depending on um, what the winds are like, that'll determine as to whether or not I'm also running the focal reduced Rubinar tonight, or whether for the SNA, we'll see. So we're about halfway through this capture. I hit Solarham. Just hit Solarham. Didn't see anything there. I'm over on the Soho site, and I'm still not seeing anything listed for this region here. So who knows? Might have got lucky. Might have actually picked something up that nobody else has caught. Whatever it is, these points are tiny. These are small. Um, I might even be tempted to Barlow out the Rubinar and run this at about F30 or so and get in nice and tight on this, or at least this region, and see what we pull out. Of course, I'll be doing that after I close out the live stream. So we're at about 2,500 frames right now, so this will be finishing up pretty quick. Then I'll go ahead and close out the live stream, and I will see you guys tonight. So this capture is about to finish out. We'll catch you guys later tonight.